welcome back to Coco for Disney. If it's your first time, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy the video. So appreciate you being here and letting me share today. And today we are sharing a collab. Sara's Disney Magic is hosting this collab, and the collab is called Show Your Top 5 Gem Shores. So this is the second year that we have done this and that Sara has been hosting. Thank you so much, Sara. This is such a great collab. I love gem shores. I love any type of Disney art, actually, but gem shores are near and dear. And I have just a couple of Cinderella ones that are up here. One of the ones that I'm going to include in my top 5 is going to be a Cinderella. So I think that I'm going to cover Snow White, Peter Pan, Cinderella, and a couple of Sleeping Beauties. So should we get to it? Let's check it out. This is one of my older pieces, and again, one that I love. I have 3. This is called a transitional piece, and you'll see why in a moment. But I have 3 transitional pieces. You have seen my Maleficent one before. This is the Snow White, and I'll be showing you another one. So this is the Evil Queen. Look at that face. It's just so pretty. Her collar, her medallion, she's holding the little box. And it is a forest scene of her showing through there, and you see the flowers down below, as if she's almost sitting outside of that mirror. Then there are the red flowers. I don't know if those are roses or not. And then here's your stand, your base. Here's the gem shore art that goes all through that. And as we turn her around, she transitions. Should be turning her around this way. She transitions into the old hag. Look at that. Gem shore has the wrinkles on there. Look at her craggy hands. Look a lot like mine right now. She's got the apple in her hand, and then there is her raven over the cauldron. And look at the skulls. At the bottom, there's the fire over the cauldron. You still have these swirls of gem shore showing up on the old hag as well. Turn that this way a little bit. Goes from the Evil Queen's cape to the swirls in the old hag. Look at the sleeves. Look at the lines in this, the folds. Look at her nose. It even has the wart on it. The eyes are bulging out just like they do. Her hands. Just such a beautiful piece. I do keep all my tags on my gem shores, but isn't that, I love these transition pieces. I wish that he had made more of them or would make more of them, but her face is beautiful. The Evil Queen is only second to none behind Maleficent. She is gorgeous. Look at the artwork on her collar as well. Just such a beautiful, I love this piece. It's so fun. Just a very, very beautiful piece. A lot of fun. Snow White. This next piece is another transitional piece and another one of my favorite villains. And it is Captain Hook. Now, I hate moving this one because there's so many delicate parts to this piece. It is another transition piece, but look at the flume of his hat. Look how that just comes right over. It's almost like a wave of water, and how his hat turns up. Here is another piece that is really delicate on this, one of the details of it, the ruffle in his sleeve. And the thing I want to point out the most, the thing I've always had to be most careful of, is his mustache. It is very delicate, like 2 little needles sticking out on his face. Look at that face too. Perfect nose once again of the character. The hair, the ruffle, his ascot. Oh, and here's that Jim Shore art right there. And then as we go down, there's another piece, is the sword. And that is another delicate piece you have to watch. Look at his shoes, his buckles. Now, see this back here? There's a box back underneath him. Love the way Jim Shore did this floor. Look at the colors, the red and the gold against the dark blue to light blue, and then purple, and then red. I mean, the colors he chooses for this is just amazing. Even his sash matches or goes into this. It's not a blue, it's more of a lavender. So as we turn him around, who do you think is on the other side of Captain Hook? Well, that belly gives it away, that's for sure. That baby belly is what I like to call it. And it is Mr. Smee. Oh, I love him. I love this piece because it's him. I mean, I think there's so many details in Captain Hook, but look at Smee. Look how darn cute he is. Look at that nose. Now, here's another delicate part of this little spectacles. I love the way his hair, beard comes across, his little red cap. Look at his hands. And then again, in his shirt, you see that Jim Shore art. There's the baby belly. And look at his little sandals. I was so smart for Jim Shore to put him on this box to even up with Captain Hook. But I love these pieces because now this one you can see Captain Hook in the background of this one. You know, in the Evil Queen and the Hag, you could not see the difference. But on this one, if you turn it around, you will not see Mr. Smee if you're looking at Captain Hook. I love these transitional pieces so much. So this one is called Beware. Just another very cool piece. Love it. So the next piece I'm going to show you was a grail, has been a grail. It was probably my ultimate grail that I have wanted, and I finally got her. And it is Sleeping Beauty with the prince leaning over. I love Jim Shore's artwork of this piece. I love the size that it is. And I love how it's flat. There's not a lot standing up, it's more long. So I kind of like that because it, when you're showing this piece with other pieces, it kind of has that different length, a different size to show. But I got to move in here and show you her face. And that hair. Jim Shore gets her hair every single time. And then, to be true to the movie and the artwork, she is in the blue dress and she's holding that single rose, but her face looks just like it does in the movie scene. And then look at Prince Philip with his cape, the collar on his cape. Look at the little ear, his ear. Oh, his glove, the tassels on the pillow, the roses on the scroll of the bed, and look, she's on 2 pillows, just as a princess should be. And then the artwork in the bed skirt and on the base of this, look at the colors he chooses once again. The purples, the blues, the golds, the reds, almost going into some light pinks, and then this cover, bed cover, the gold with the roses. Oh, and look at the drapes in it. The folds, how he does that. Even her little feet are poking up underneath that bed skirt. Look at that, her little toes. We're gonna take this around. And here comes Prince Philip's boot. I don't know why I'm so enthralled with that boot, but the way you could easily just done the cape and he added the boot in there. Once again, your base of your bed. And here we come. And again, you can see her face from here, from the view that he's seeing it. Prince Philip. The bed scroll. Now we're gonna roll around to see his face. Ooh, he's got the lips pursed, ready to go. There he is. Oh, he's so handsome. And Jim Shore did a very good job. Look at his nose. Look at that. The inside of his eyes. His artwork even has the highlight around the underneath of his eyes. Chin. Look at her crown, her hair. This piece, I just love this piece. I just think it's beautiful. The scene is beautiful, number one. The artwork is gorgeous as well. So the name of this one, let's see. The name of this one is The Spell is Broken. But again, this was my grail, and I would have to say this would be a piece that I've always wanted. Love it, just to love it. And this is Maleficent. Now, this one I was gifted to by Melissa from Pixie Dust and Peaches. This is not my only Jim Shore she's given me of Sleeping Beauty. I also have the storybook with Prince Philip fighting her as the dragon. I love that one too, but since I've showed that one recently, I wanted to show you this one, but I like this because she is in her evilness right there. That face, her horns, everything is in this. Her staff with the orb, her face, the green, her hands, the green, and then the way the cape comes up, her horns. Look at those hands. One grasping the staff and the other one out. Then he has the flowing of the cape. Just in the movie scene, this moves really well in the movie scene. Here you have his artwork. You have the dragon. Now this is raised up. You can feel this. The dragon and Prince Philip fighting. That scene is so amazing with the music. Tchaikovsky's ballet, I believe. But look, Prince Philip looks good in this one too. Look at the stance he's taking with the sword and his shield. Again, more Jim Shore artwork. I'm going to leave the best for last on what I think is best about this. But I do love the way he has done her sleeves. And those little hands. See her horns, the back. Once again, his artwork coming down, scrolling down here. This doesn't have a base. It is her cape that keeps her standing up. The way he's armed it out is what I'll say. Draped her back with the cape. Another sleeve of the robe. More artwork coming down. But here is what I love most about this piece, is that she has Diablo in her ear, right there on her shoulder. As far as I know, I don't know of another piece that Jim Shore makes where Diablo is with her. I could be wrong. If so, please comment down below. But that is the reason I love this piece so much, is because not only is her face so perfect for her evilness, one of the things I love about her, but also Diablo. And all the artwork that goes into this. How he takes a character and then scrolls a scene on the front of them with still some of this beautiful artwork. She is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. This piece is beautiful. This is perfect of her. Perfect scene, perfect Diablo, everything. Just beautiful. She is gorgeous. This piece is called Maleficent Madness. And she does show that she does show that maliciousness or yeah, whatever. So that is my fourth. Iconic. This is probably one of the more iconic Jim Shores, other than maybe the castles. And it is Cinderella's carriage. Now, I was gifted this piece by Ginger at Just Ginger's Love of Disney. This blew me away. Number one, this thing is heavy. So for this to have been shipped by Ginger, oh my goodness, and for it to come in such excellent condition, Ginger, thank you so much. Thank you. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. First, we're going to go to this base. The base does have the pumpkin vine all along the bottom here. And look at the bricks that are in the movie that are at the chalet where she gets into the carriage. And then I've got to show you these wheels. Now these wheels are made of metal. And then the spools are made of the resin that he uses. But look how just the swoops, the swirls of this carriage is just amazing. I'm going to show you the full length of it first. Now we come back. See, it looks like pumpkin leaves, doesn't it? And then look at the little seat on the back, and it looks like a little heart of a leaf. All right, now look at that pumpkin. We're going to show you the pumpkin because there is so much, the pumpkin carriage, I should say. There is so much on this. We'll save this door for the last, but look at the little, this is also metal, and look at the little lights that come up. Look at the little, is it the spiral? What do they call this? The spiral? Beautiful. Look at the artwork that Jim Shore puts into it. The fleur, all the fleurs is what I want to say, what I want to call them. And it's perfectly round like a pumpkin. Oh my goodness, I'm shaking, sorry. Oh my goodness. There's another little light right there. And here's the other side of where the window is. And that has the insignia of Cinderella with the C. Now this side does not open up, but you can peek in there. Let's see if we can see her in there. She's in there. So we'll go all the way around. Now the base on the other sides does not have any of the Jim Shore, but you don't need that right there. It's so pretty, it melds in. Look at the purple he puts in. It's just the coloring, the colors that he chooses. Reminds me a lot of the colors he chooses reminds me a lot of Mary Blair. So here we come over to this door where it is her insignia. The little pink curtains are pulled back. We can see Cinderella in there, but the door opens. Not only does the door open, but look at the artwork he's put on the inside of that door, the quilting of the door. And there she sits, pretty as can be. Cinderella. Her dress, even inside, he's puffed her dress off just like she's sitting on the carriage bench inside. Just so gorgeous. And then look at the inside even of the pumpkin. The door that has that little fleur-de-lis up at the top of it. That is an amazing, beautiful, beautiful piece. Very iconic. Iconic. I want to show you in there as well. Look at the bench. The bench, he's even got that quilted in the back that she's sitting on. And look at this side. Then look at the door towards the back. He put all kinds of detail in this. Just so pretty. Okay, so last year I cheated a little bit. I'm not going to cheat, but I am going to do an honorable mention. And it is these three. It is the Nutcracker. So once again, I got these from Melissa at Pixie Dust and Peaches, and it was our Christmas box. We did a Christmas box swap. And I love these pieces so much. I have wanted them for so very long, and they are just adorable. They do have the moving little mouths that go up and down, each one of them. I won't spend too much time because I'm kind of cheating a little bit there, but I had to show you those. They're in the background now, and you've seen them recently. If you haven't checked out that video, go back and see the Christmas box swap between Melissa and I. Just amazing. The bases are beautiful. The characters are beautiful. The way he does the ears, his work in them, the colors he chooses. Look at the colors in Donald he chose. I mean, just beautiful. So that is my honorable mention of that set. So thank you. So those were my top 5, plus a little bit of a honorable mention. So I hope you enjoyed those. Jim Shore is just so amazing with the art he does and the detail that he can do. There's a slew of new ones out right now, and hopefully some of the channels will be showing those. So you make sure that you're checking all the participants below and checking out their Jim Shores. We all have different collections that we like to show and share. So I'm sure there's quite a few out there who have different collections, and just so hoping that you're going to check them out and see those Jim Shores. I want to thank Sara once again for hosting this great collab of Jim Shore for the 2nd year. And I hope we keep doing it because there are so many Jim Shores, and there's a slew of new ones coming out this year. I believe there's one Maleficent, and I believe there's an Aurora or 2 that are also coming out. So those are going to be some of my favorites, but there are some really cool ones out there that are coming out that I'm sure a lot of people who are collecting are going to snag those up. So make sure you're checking out those other channels, okay? Thank you again for letting me share and for being here. I hope that you're going to have a good day, good week, and as they say in the parks, have a magical day, okay? Thanks so much for being here.